Hey guys, how's everyone doing? It's been a bit. Let me. Sorry that I'm 1 minute late. I'm very poor at time management. I have no excuse besides that. So let's see. How the hell do I spell my name? Oh, there's an A. I've really missed you guys. I missed doing this. It's been a hell of a year. Do you think my notification that we're live went out? Oh, there's an N. Let me make sure that went out. Oh, I did. My phone. Sorry that my eyes are like bright red. I just got out of the shower, and I got soap all in my eyes. And I see that the evergreens and the etc. system and powered to the plurals are all here, and Mohi Cove? Well, it's nice to see you all. Been a bit. As I already said. Fuck. We're live. No, not love. We are love, I suppose. Nope, not lice. There we go. We're live. What a time. Morning. Hi, everyone. Hopefully that is the right link and it does not link to... Okay, cool. It does not just link to the old tweet. So it's Sonder here. Barely managing to hold together as per usual. Oh, here's letter S. Oh, I see a D. I also still need to put on my hormone patches, so that's cool. Like I said, I'm not the best at time management anymore. You know, we were the person who was always like 15 minutes early to everything, and then we got married to Mads, and now we're like 15 minutes late to everything, which is not good. Wait, I toss every other letter in here? I know I used to have the R's all separated in their own bag. There we go. All right. I like the fancy new set. Thank you. We are lice implies a pretty negative relationship with the other people in your head. Yeah. But I guess that also implies that I am also a louse. So, well, seems like I have a wash to me. Forgot to take our hormones. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. How's everyone doing? And how do you like the new set? How does this look? As soon as I get the board up. Put that behind Boober. S A N D R A. Wi-Fi symbol. Oh, what I dropped? Number 5. There we go. That's me. I don't know where to be on this new set. Mouse is in the house is a great system name. That is a great system name. Goddamn soap in my eyes. So, yeah, it's, as I said, I'm putting my patches on. I've really missed doing this. I've really missed, like, just spending time with the community. I know that we've been fairly present still. Like, you know, Claudia's been doing her streams, and Susan's been streaming, and Camilla's been streaming. Everyone but me in the council. But, you know, I've kind of taken a break from a lot of things in general. But I'm excited to get back into it. I'm excited to do videos again. Excited to really, like, to try and provide something to this community again. We graduate from our outpatient program on the 31st, starting back at work this coming Monday too. Congratulations. It's really awesome. Okay, now we apply some light heat and pressure to patches to adhere them. Yeah, this is just nice. That's my phone. Anyway. Pretty good. Bit stressed about finals. Yeah. Man, finals. Yes, I knew it was Sandra. I'm glad that you guys can tell evergreens. And thank you for the compliments on the set, everyone. We're broadcasting live from our new studio, aka Susan's room. She's yet to really like decorate it. But we did put up all the books and things. Well, all the like non-prose books, really. All the prose books are in our other room. All the books being visible is great. However, you do sit right in front of the sign, so if it's possible to move that to the side closer to the furniture, that might be better. Looks neat. Let me see. It's a bit hard because the base of it is a little bit flimsy, to be honest. I could always move over a little. Give that rule of thirds view. How's that? Of course, our little friends from Boneville are, well, I guess Phony Bone is looking over my shoulder, but everyone else is a little hidden. Their noses mostly block their faces anyway. Very studious and organized. Thank you. The miniature tour I can give here is that right behind us, this shelf is still our like RPG books shelf. I'm not sure what you can actually see from here. Yeah, you can see our like AD&D books, 4th edition, 5th edition. Right behind here is actually Gamma World, which I would love to play more of, but it's one of those games that's kind of like it's both hard to write for and hard to get people to play. Everyone just wants to play D&D. It's like D&D is fine, but like you got all these. Like, don't you want to play Toon? Toon is interesting. Or like Masks about like teen superheroes. That's pretty cool. But anyway, ADHD and D. Yeah. Have you ever played Pathfinder 2nd Edition? I've not played Pathfinder, to be honest. But it sounds neat. If you're looking for players, hit me up. Always down for indie tabletop games. Love a good game of Fate or Dread or Savage Worlds. Nice. I have Fate. I don't have Dread or Savage Worlds. I think I have Fate at least. Yep, I have Fate. It's the go-to, so it's a little less exciting than other offerings. Yeah, exactly. Flying Circus, is that like maybe a weird question? Is that a Monty Python TTRPG? Let's see. Flying Circus game. RPG. It's a game of aviation fantasy. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to take a look. Dread is the scariest game of Jenga you'll ever play. I see Dread and I raise you Starcrossed, the gayest game of Jenga you'll ever play. It's a forbidden love RPG. It's very good. Highly recommend. Alex Roberts is a very talented creator. No, come on. The tiny RPGs. I also own a weird Seinfeld RPG, an RPG about nothing. There we go. Anyway. So yeah, we got our RPG books behind us here. Trying to make sure nothing falls over. We have all of our manga over here. I actually bought 2 extra shelves for it because we realized like we can, just alter the height of the shelves instead of spacing it out at the normal distances. We could just make them manga sized and fit more in. So that was cool. I think it's an optical illusion, but for some reason it looked like the sides were curved for a second. I think it's an optical illusion. Then over here we have our graphic novels. This shelf specifically has a couple of zines that we've gotten, or like self-published comic stuff. Well, not even self-published. Like Sleepwalking and Family and Spatzel Makes Something Perfect are both published by Silver Sprocket. But I guess they're just like, shorter, different type of publishing. God, I love Terrible, Terrible, Terrible. It's a great series. Miss it. Is the camera pretty pixelated, or is that on our end? That might be on your end. It's not great resolution, but streaming is like that sometimes. This is the best camera that we can get to work on this laptop, unfortunately. At least I think. I don't think the life cam will work with this. I guess I can always try. Not right now, because I would have to restart the stream. So yeah. Gotta put these back now. Alright. I sent you a screenshot to check later. Let me see. I think that's you. It doesn't look like that on my end. I mean, I can just like clean the camera a little. Does that help? Did it make it worse? I don't know. So yeah, how's plural stuff? I don't know how to start plural questions anymore. Our system's been interesting this past year. I mean, we talked about it on Twitter. We've discovered like 7 new kids this year. Speaking of, I need to buy little winter holiday present socks. I need to buy stockings for them, like little mini stockings. Let's see. I also need to make them somewhat uniform, because I know if they have like different animals on them or something, the kids are going to fight over that. You know how brain kids are. Yeah. So yeah, it's 5" by 4". That's a cute size. Yeah. Yeah, now that we have our own space, we can be fucking openly plural everywhere. Like, I could put Susan's name on the door probably, if we wanted to, if she wanted to. It's her room. Praying kids. Love that dab. It's a cute little emote. Mini and white. Oh, 17. Oh, no, wait. 5-pack. Okay. Yeah, let's get these. I have a story. Last night we went out with our friend's system. They invited a friend from their game development master's program, trans and autistic. Can you guess what we found out about that friend? Goddamn. We're really out here. Let's see. I think that'll work. We'll see. I'll ask the Soxes about that later. Delivery on Thursday, jeez. Anyway, getting distracted. We started being completely openly plural in our pinball league. It's really rad nice. But yeah, we're really like relishing the opportunity to be openly plural here. Not disguising switching, everyone getting to be themselves, everyone having like their own things. It's nice. It's really nice. Plus, like, yeah, I was gonna say that demons don't live here, referring to the abusers that we used to live with, but I'm pretty sure Matt's system has a demon, and it's not right to talk bad about the demons. So abusers don't live here, and that's pretty good. It's like a general positive overall. So happy for you. Thank you. And the kids getting to be kids, yeah. You need to tell our brother so we can be at home. For our apartment at uni, we can. In our apartment at university, we can. We're really glad we have a single person apartment. Yeah. You're welcome, Amy. I was thinking about you. Can't disrespect our demon friends. We've actually taken to calling the old abusers Flotsam and Jetsam at the suggestion of our therapist. So I don't even want to say their fucking names anymore. I don't want to say their relation to us. Fuck them. You know? Oh, while we're here, take a second and like the stream if you like the stream. Helps out the channel, etc., etc. I've only recently realized I'm plural, so like everything is new, but I wanted to say thanks for the work you've done because your videos really helped me regain my footing after realizing. I'm so glad. It's really flattering when people say that, and like I would rather when I've said it on the channel before, like when we were first realizing we didn't have as many resources as we needed, and not the type of resources that that were like as comforting to us, you know? That's why we made the channel. We made the channel because we wanted to see ourselves represented out there in the system world. So I don't know. It's nice. It's nice to be able to help people in that way, and it like means a lot to us that we've been able to, you know? If we can help one system with our channel, it's all worth it. Now I've got the image from Porco Rosso where he's like, rather be a pig than a fascist, but it's rather be a demon than a cop. Yeah. Rather be a demon than an abuser. They simply no longer exist, yeah. Oh my god, the other day, I realized that I had ordered a couple of things from eBay, and I realized I forgot to change my address on there. And I was like, why does it say like delivered and it's not fucking here? And then I realized, oh, it delivered to their address. Because I'm used to the mail at least being rerouted to us because we notified the post office that we moved. But like apparently the package division of USPS didn't get the memo. C'est la vie and then you pee. Yeah, it sucked to realize that. And I was like, oh well, I'll spend the $15 again. We actually need to mail something soon. Mail out some holiday stuff. We actually bought like wrapping paper last night, along with a couple of stocking things. Hang on. I won't show them. But we bought like these little small boxes of cherry cordials. And for those who don't know, cherry cordials are like chocolate-covered cherries, essentially. Sorry, I heard scratching either right there, which is outside, or above us, which is our shitty upstairs neighbors. We're dropping bowling balls at 3 a.m, and upstairs neighbors, I think, are always the worst. we're not on the ground floor exactly here, but right below us is like the laundry room and the basement. Like there's just like no apartment under us. And by apartment I mean condo. And so it's like I don't feel bad about like whenever we move furniture or like wearing heels, like when I come in from work or I go out to work. Yeah, I ordered a book at 10:30 last night. I was here at 9 this morning through fake Dutch Amazon. That's amazing. Hey, everyone, just popping in to say hello and remind you to drink water and that you're loved. Oh, thank you, Oceana. It's nice to see you. When you flamenco dance in heels at 2 a.m. Yeah, the thing I always do. It's so nice to see Archer in particular, like really relaxed and happy. Like, he's just been so relaxed, except for when the Roomba goes twice a week. He's never very happy with the Roomba. Oh, someone's doing laundry right now. We never encounter other people doing laundry here. There is one washer and one dryer for the whole building here, albeit the building is like 5 apartments. But still, it's like, it sucks. That's one of the few downsides here. Ideally, we would have had an in-unit washer and dryer that we didn't have to pay for, but whatever. It's a nice place overall, though. I would give a tour, but it's kind of dark in the apartment right now because it's rainy today, and I also just don't want to. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you guys, like, what videos do you want from us, like, in the near future? Our next video, in all likelihood, is going to be our like 2021 wrap up video, like our year in review. Just because like it's December 11th already. And you know, I think it's a good place to put the like where the hell have you been video, even though the last 2 videos on our channel were like, you know, why we're not doing stuff right now. And also in the hopper we have 2 collaborations with Ring System from June when we filmed them. We filmed them the day after our body birthday. And a collaboration with Bobo and Co. that we filmed in September. Or was it October? No, it was September. It was September. And then we have a garden video from Ellen that we never edited. Which is sad. Terra video, yeah. We're trying so hard at that script. Like, we need a session with like you Evergreens and the Nautiluses where you just like help us write. The Ringses too, if they can make it. Personally interesting for us would be decorating an apartment while plural. Though of course y'all have so much on your plate already. That's an interesting one, especially because Susan needs to decorate her room. But yeah, we've been looking to decorate the apartment more anyway. We have a couple things up. We have the big ass REM poster that the Soxes brought with them out in the living room, which is fine. I would rather live somewhere else, but that's fine. And we also have our framed like original inking page from Giant Days up in a frame finally after owning it for 2 years. And we have our I don't think this was actually on the set previously, but it was in our room previously. Our MC Escher picture, the drawing hands. One of my favorite pictures. Paintings? I don't think it's a painting technically, because I think it's like charcoal or graphite. I don't know. I've had this for years. This and Son of Man by Rene Magritte, who it's the guy with the apple in front of his face. Two of my favorites, to be honest. Also, the drawing hands is very plural. Like, makes sense. It's an etching. It's an etching, but with MC Escher. It's an etching. How's the height for this, like, for the webcam? Because I'm pretty sure this table is shorter. Knocked over my water bottle. I'm pretty sure this table is shorter than the teeny one that we used to use. But it's just something we have available right now. Good height? Okay. Feel like it could be a little higher. I agree. I do feel like I'm looking down on y'all. Because, I mean, I literally am. I thought about, like, grabbing the printer box, because we bought a new printer because the old one drowned. But we haven't unpacked the printer yet. So maybe just, like, sticking that on top. But I think that's too much effort right now. Eye level would be nice. Yeah, eye level is so much higher, though. It's like that. It's like another foot off the ground. Maybe more. Printers can't swim. No, they can't swim. A lot of the things in the basement couldn't swim, turns out. Especially because it was sewage that flooded the basement. But anyway. Oh, I don't think we've mentioned this before, but insurance is fucking jerking us around with how much they're gonna, like, pay for our shit. They said, we'll give you, like, $900. And it's like, that does not even cover, like, the lost laptop plus the lost vacuum. Like, we lost so many, like, I lost my entire album collection, which was fucking tragic. And the record player. Mads lost, like, all their DS games. And it's like, there was a lot of stuff that was brand new that we lost. Sounds like insurance, yeah. Insurance looking to avoid payouts wherever possible. I know. You need to, like, really make an itemized list and hand that in. We might, like, bring up the GoFundMe again, to be honest. You and Pixie should do a collaboration. Yeah, we've been talking about that. Before they came out, because we were their first system friend. Before they came out, we were talking about maybe them coming out through a collaboration with us, like on their channel. But also, like, they're they ultimately did their own thing, which is good. But yeah, we've been talking about doing collaboration. I think that it could be really cool. Pixie are good people. The the funny thing is, like, so the first time that we interacted with them was when we made like a little post saying like that Instagram for some reason like linked our like real ass Facebook with our with our system Instagram temporarily, and it's like, cool, don't want that. And Pixie like responded about that, and I looked at their profile. I was like, who's this verified person who's following me? And I looked at their YouTube channel. It was like, you know, a fashion makeup channel and stuff. I'm like, who is this? I saw that they were following a lot of systems at that time, and they had a video about like BPD and stuff, and about dissociation. I was like, oh, they're plural and don't want to talk about it. Which, you know, it's not. Maybe it's not nice to clock people as plural when, you know, they might not be, but we actually messaged them and you know, we congratulate them first of all for coming out as like non-binary, and then we also said like, if you're interested in like doing a collaboration talking about like the differences between BPD and DID, and they were like, you know, let's maybe hold off on that for now because we're looking into some things. There's this here's the brief section where I talk about Degrassi. There's this interview on the like Degrassi YouTube channel where the guy who played Marco talks to like other former cast members. He like does little interviews with them, and he did one with the guy who played Craig, and Craig and Marco had a very like close friendship on the show, a close friendship, and Craig was saying how when he got like a fragment of a script when he was like helping other people like read for the part of Marco, I think, or maybe he was reading for the part of Craig. It doesn't matter. But it was like a love scene between Craig and Marco, and Adama, who plays Marco, was like, I knew it. So that's what I think now. whenever like, I knew it. As long as you don't out them, it's fine. Yeah. I think it's cool to be like, oh sweet, I noticed the way someone else might be like me. Yeah. Spotting other it's like spotting other trans people on the street. I'm not gonna say hello, fellow transsexual, but it's cool to see them and maybe give them a subtle nod. Yeah. It was what was I gonna say? When we lived in the previous town we were living in, there was a grocery store there where this trans woman worked, and you know, before we were like out full time about being trans, it was just really nice to see her, to see like another trans person existing in the world and like just seemingly being okay. I enjoyed that. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but it is nice to see other people who are like you. New set, just woke up. Welcome, scribblers. Yeah, new set. We got Boober. We got Phony Bone, Smiley Bone, and Phone Bone. Phone Bone's kind of slouching a little bit here. Come here. There we go. They're like built to stand up for some reason, even though they're like, oh, hey, that kind of works. There we go. Being plural is a very unique experience. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So yeah, it's it can be really nice. Yeah. What else? So yeah, the Terra video is coming. Looping back around to video stuff. Terra video is coming. Let's see where that script is at currently. Terra. Loading in. That scroll bar getting smaller. It's at 29 pages. Albeit like the first 12 are a summary of the show. So really it's only 17 pages. Yeah. I have such mixed feelings on Terra, especially from like an intention standpoint, because like Diablo Cody, who wrote it, and said that she was like nervous about striking the right balance between comedy and pathos while remaining sensitive to those with DID. And it's like, I really think if they had consulted an expert who wasn't shitty, like they could have made a much better show. Maybe. We'll see. You should check out the Video Ideas channel on your server. Yes, I definitely should. Keep meaning to. I mean, we also have like a Sybil video in very, very early pre-production. We've got 4 books to read for that. Need to start reading books again. Yeah. Sounds like Voyager, where they wanted to make Chakotay, a really cool Native American character, but their consultant was literally a con artist who was making stuff up. Big oof. Watched it years ago and remember loving it, but now that we know we're plural, I think we judge every single questionable choice. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. Some. Reading books is hard. We still don't know if we have OSTD or what. All I know is that we're a system of mixed origins. There you go. I mean, you don't need a label, to be completely honest. Labels are definitely comforting, but they're not necessary. Hello, Dark Ravens. Live people with relationship and sexuality and systems questions. Yeah, I think that would. Yeah, God, we had such big plans in January. We were like, we're gonna get our Terra video done. We're gonna do a Sybil video. We're gonna do a big video about like sex and DID. And we did. Hang on, let me check my notes. None of them. None. It was a bad year. And that's kind of what our year in review video is going to be like. Hey, this year was really bad for us. It was honestly like one breakdown crisis after another. But you know, we got our own place now. We decorated the gifting day bush the other day. Robin did that. Robin has been out. Can you believe it? Oak moved out. I just read the words moved out. Oak has been out a fair bit, and he's been okay. Sometimes you have a bad year. Exactly. You know, nobody's. Well, I'm not gonna say it's nobody's fault, but you know, managed to move out, and that's really good. Yeah, a bunch of you are doing great and have made amazing progress. Hope you talk about that too. Yeah, definitely. It seems really hard to tell where the OSCD-DID line lies. How much amnesia is enough? That's where I'm at. Exactly. It's a sliding scale, and I think that I think some people in this community like to think of it more as a less of a scale and more of a hard binary, you know. It's all made up and the points don't matter. Yeah. Welcome to whose front is it anyway? Where the diagnoses are made up and the points don't matter. That's December for us, a month-long mental breakdown for the last very long time. Yeah, that's November for us. November was bad. Claudia had a hard November. We did our best to support her how we could. Sorry, I'm just looking at all my comics here. Maybe towards the end of the stream, I'll give a review of like my favorite things from these shelves. If you have no amnesia but have had a headmate that just appeared, then it... I'm not sure if there was more. Psych diagnoses are all made-up things, just people trying to draw lines on complicated terrain. Yeah, exactly. Like a British person deciding which colony is which. Oh no. Drag him. Just appeared is when it gets really confusing. Yeah. It's like that. Being plural is hard, but at least we have Boober. Plural icon. So yeah, life is going to be better. 2022 is going to be a good year. That is a threat. Can you believe that we've been doing streams for almost 2 years? Our channel is like over 2 years old now. Which is nuts. You're going to California in 2022. Yeah, we are. Going out to visit the Evergreens. Maybe we'll do a little video, like, just like travel footage and stuff. Love the threatening good year, yeah. Fixing our hair a little. We had our 2-year plural anniversary last month, so yes, we can believe that it's been so long, yeah. Since we found y'all very shortly after our system discovery. Nice. We go to college in fall 2022. We might be going to college then too. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Travel vlog would be cute, yeah. Love doing vloggy stuff on this channel. Congrats on 2 years of streaming. Your streams have brought me a lot of joy. Well, I'm glad. It's, you guys being there has brought us a lot of joy. Like, we wouldn't be doing this if people didn't watch. So it's always nice to have people here. We start HRT in 2022. Congrats. We get our masters in December of 2022. Oh my god. It's going to be a good year. Oh god. I've got like a little bit of sneeze coming. Will be 3 years plural in January. Nice. Moving out of a parents' place again in 2022. Nice. Yeah, lots to look forward to here. Feels good. I think we also need to do something about the lighting in here before we... Yeah, that doesn't have a 2 light bulbs. It has 2 light bulbs missing. Do we still have 2 light bulbs? Because I used 2 in the kitchen light. I'll have to take a look. Ring light when? I don't know, when we get the insurance money, I guess. That was another thing that drowned. Or became kind of unusable. No, it basically drowned because the plug got destroyed and the plug was attached to the ring light. Like, not just like, plugging into the wall and then plugging into the ring light. It was part of the ring light. So that's toast. I mean, we didn't get it back anyway. I'm also pretty sure the cleaning company stole a couple of games from us. Because we didn't get... not Walking Dead. We didn't get Last of Us back. We didn't get Bloodborne back. We didn't get... Norman Reedus? Death Stranding. Norman Reedus Simulator. We didn't get that back. Bunch of fucking thieves, to be honest. There are fancy adjustable via Wi-Fi light bulbs that are not too expensive. Interesting. Some smart bulbs. Yeah, might as well. Ooh. Slept pretty good last night. Claudia fell asleep on the couch at like 6 or 7, and then she woke up at like 11:30, and then was up for a few more hours, and then went to sleep. And then we woke up at like 9:30 when the vacuum started banging around. We have a Roomba. His name is Augustus. He's a baby. I actually need to untangle him from some wires later. He's just sitting out in the living room. He gets stuck. I'm a little bit sniffly today. Unusually sniffly. Augustus, yeah, Augustus. Wonder what Archer's up to. Hey, buddy? Buddy? He never comes when I call him. He's a cat. He does whatever he wants. Including waking us up whenever he wants. He will now start like around 7. He'll start like poking us to like get out of bed, because he's like, hey, like my routine, you get up at this time, get up. Even on weekends he'll do that. Like, he started doing that to me today, and I was like, buddy, it's a weekend, please stop. He stood on me for a while, and then he went at the foot of the bed and he slept. Yep, we cats do that. Hello to Miss Danger and Circo. Glad I didn't miss the stream. Well, I'm glad you didn't miss the stream too. Yeah, it's been nice to like unpack stuff and like put things in proper places, because the basement was always a fucking mess because we had to put like everything we owned in there or in our room, which there was also no room in. I'm pretty sure this lighter is off. No, that's on. That would have been bad. I mean, it's an electric lighter. But still, that would have fucking hurt. Anyway, what else? Yeah, so having like, you know, a whole home to put our whole home's worth of stuff in is really good. New setup looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. No. It's nice. We're in the same position, but we only have our room to put our shit in. Yeah. I mean, once the basement flooded, that was it too. Yeah. Still gotta find some places to put some things. We're gonna get like a big plastic tub and honestly put some stuff in our storage unit that like is just kind of random shit that we don't really have a place for and we don't have like an immediate need for. It's gonna be good. Also, I know it's like December and we moved in here in late August and we're still not unpacked. We're disabled, you know. One room for us as well. Fortunately, fortunately, we don't have much stuff since moving. That makes sense. What's the title about? Title of the stream? We're on our new set. Here we are. God. Oh, it's nice. Thank you. Yeah. Yep, not in the old place anymore. We're not wedged into the corner of our bedroom. We're on a far wall of Susan's bedroom. So that's cool. We moved in 6 months ago and are still not fully unpacked. Yeah. Whenever I think about like how long it takes to unpack, I think about The Incredibles, where Elastigirl calls Mr. Incredible at work, and she's like, "I just wanted to tell you that we are officially moved in." And he's like, "And the last 5 years don't count because," and she's like, "I just unpacked the last box." If you read this, don't forget to like the video, folks. Yes, please. It helps out the channel. Seems like there are a lot of systems that are trans and autistic. I mean, it makes sense. Our opinion that we get flack for whenever we say it on Twitter, at least, is that we think that all systems are autistic. But, you know, just one person's opinion, I suppose. One person. And I mean, trans, it's like, it just kind of makes sense in general. Because, you know, different genders in the system and stuff. Gotta go back to work for now, but it was nice to be here for a bit. Good luck with the rest of the stream, and congrats on the new set. Thanks for coming out. Power to the plurals, strongholds. It's lovely to see y'all. Everyone here should check out the Plural Association if they haven't already. Friends of the channel, they do great work. Shut up. What is this? It's probably about the party tonight. We're going to a holiday party tonight. One of our friends saying, can someone pick me up from the train station? Also, I forget which station. Jake, what are you doing? If you're autistic, you're more likely to think outside of social norms / not be that interested in them, which leads to transness. I'd also say your brain sets your brain up for plurality options. Yeah. Yeah. You know, when we didn't realize that we were autistic until after we realized we were plural. And realizing that we were autistic was way more of a shock. Even though it makes sense. The thing that really set it in is our mother, normally when we like tell her like we're this or we think we have this, especially if we're like ill in some way and we say we have this or we think we have this, she'll like shoot it down because that's who she is as a person. But we mentioned like I think I might be autistic, and she was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it was like, oh no. Like I was hoping you would shoot it down. Yeah. She's been good about system stuff though. She actually came to visit for the first time, and like first time we saw her in person in like 3 years. Last time we saw her in person was October 2018. Like I think October 1st, 2018. And we had a big fight, and we decided not to. We weren't talking to her for a while. Like she would message us and we would ignore it, and everyone in our family was like, you should talk to her, like she's family and stuff, and like she didn't mean to say the horrible things she said. And it's like, you can't unfire a gun. Like, you can't just take it back. But anyway. Yeah. So anyway. She was good with the like one switch that we had while there. So that's cool. Malwarebytes, get out of here, Malwarebytes. Covering up the chat. I started up this laptop and it's like so slow compared to our desktop. I'm like, damn, bitch, I lived like this. Ooh. Fuck. Anyone have any other like plural questions? Always happy to answer or talk about those. Any questions in general? More like video ideas people have? Oh, also, this is a great space to say that we have a P.O. box now. It's in the description. If you want to send us something, just make sure it's not illegal or expirable, and we can do that. Maybe we'll do like a little unboxing videos if we get interest. I don't know if we're a big enough YouTuber for that sort of thing, but you never know. Plus, it's just nice to have a P.O. box. in case we need to give some weirdos a mailing address. And what else? Oh yeah, we have a Patreon, as people probably know. It's a great way to support the channel. It's you know, illegal or perishable. Time to send send a perishable Kinder Egg in the mail. Oh no, please don't send us a Kinder Egg. Send us a Kinder Egg. We used to get those as a kid. Our dad's friend at work, his this friend's mother would occasionally visit from. I feel like she lived in Germany, but I could be wrong. And she would bring Kinder Eggs, and so I didn't even know they were illegal here until, unfortunately, I too am American, so no Kinder Eggs. Aw. But yeah, the reason that they're illegal in the U.S. is that you legally cannot put non-food inside of food and sell it. Shut up, Augustus. I'm gonna clear your brushes later. Last night I brought my noise-canceling earbuds to an incredibly loud karaoke bar for the first time. I literally don't know how we do it without them. Every time we had to take them out, we screamed, yeah. Wait, are they illegal? It's illegal to sell them in the US. Still amusing how mythologized they are in the US. Here's the thing. I found this like weird like gas station near the place we used to work that sold them, like real ass Germany egg toys, because that's what we used to call them as a kid. Kinder Eggs, real ass Kinder Eggs. And because they do technically sell Kinder Eggs here, but there are ones that have like a different type of candy inside, essentially. They have like a crunch or something. I don't know. But this one had like little plastic toys and things. I was like, how did you get these? Why are you selling them here? Oh, somebody's putting our PO box in the chat for people who can't find it in the description. Can't find it in the description? Hang on, let's open the YouTube channel of some big dorks. Let's see. That's what I just said. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, we have the description of the video, then our Twitter and Patreon, then right after, if you want to send anything to us or the Holiday Sock System, you can send it to the Alexandrite System and or the Holiday Sock System, P.O. Box 1847 in Wallingford, Connecticut, zip code 06492. There you go. Kinder Eggs here aren't actually eggs. They're soft chocolate on one side and toy on the other. The package is in a shape of an egg. Huh. I can't read suddenly. I don't know. Yeah. We'd actually very much support not selling food packaged with toys, especially targeted at children. But then again, McDonald's does that, so just with the toy separate. Yeah. You know. If you have them at customs now, they will be taken away. Wow. Kinder Joy are what they have here, yeah. Say lovey. What else? We said Patreon already. We said P.O. Box. I think that's it for announcements. Yeah. And, we're going to be making new videos again. So that's cool. We're going back to using our phone to record. It's higher quality and, I don't know, it's just easier for us. Fuck it, How do you communicate the existence of invisible disabilities of the body people and make sure those limitations are not don't cross too often or at all? For example, EDS problems. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure I fully understand the question, to be honest. Sorry. If you can rephrase it, I can do my best to answer, but we don't really have much in the way of physical disabilities. We have allergies, which are a disability that needs to be accommodated for. I'm turning off the goddamn buzzer on this phone. There we go. Glad to have found y'all's channel, by the way. Recently discovered system here, and your videos are so helpful, and y'all actually seem like real people instead of high and mighty influencers. Thanks. I mean, once we hit 100,000 followers, it's all over. We're gonna get a huge head, and we're gonna be sponsored by HelloFresh all the time. It's gonna be terrible. It's not gonna happen. If I'm not being too rude asking about what disabilities do you have, I don't really feel like sharing that, to be honest. It's not rude, I just don't feel like sharing. You need a huge head to fit all the people in, it's true. But yeah, we pride ourselves on being real-ass people on this channel. Will there be the inclusion of a ring light? Yeah. One of these days. One of our kids forgets we can't repeatedly hop around the house like we used to without really hurting our knees. Big oof. Yeah. Oh, Mads texted us. They said, "Why am I lactose intolerant? Good gods, I'm suffering." Big oof. I forget if I actually so when we were in high school, we did drama club, and we used to jump off the stage all the time to get jump on the stage too. We had a pretty good jump to get on and off the stage if we were fucking around with stuff. And that stage must have been at least 3 feet off the ground. And now I think about doing that jump, and I'm like, good God, that would murder my knees. I don't, man, being young and spry. Oof. if Robin can still do that, because he was our like theater guy. We used to take the stairs in school via 2 jumps rather than walking it. That's a lot. Yes, like communicating limitations of the body to the system at large. I guess tricks like circumventing communication memory difficulties. Does that make more sense? Okay. I mean, maybe you could do it in the form of like affirmations at the beginning of the day. Like have a little thing that you read to yourself each day that's like don't jump off a stage, you'll break your knees. I'm good, I'm worthwhile, we are loved, we are all here for each other, don't break our knees. That maybe that writing it down can sometimes just help memory in general. Maybe having communicating it through someone else, like telling a partner or a friend to say like, hey, when you see this person, can you tell them not to stretch our arms out too much or something, or like please remember to rest more than they do. That can help. Dear me, we cannot run up the stairs anymore. Please keep in mind. Yeah. You know what's nice is that today, since we're going to a holiday party, we get to wear our ugliest and most comfortable shirt. Hang on. Oh, let me go get that. I wonder if you guys can hear me from in here. Hi, buddy. You sleeping? Yeah, folks back there. So, we get to wear our promotional, we've worn this on video, our promotional Daddy's Home 2 shirt, which only gets funnier every year we get further from the release of that movie. This came out in 2017, I believe. 2017? I wasn't out as trans yet, I don't think. Let me see. Daddy's Home 2. No, Daddy's Home came out in 2015. Yeah, 2017. What a film. A real, like, hallmark of cinema. Just a real modern masterpiece. You know, if Orson Welles were still with us, he would have directed Daddy's Home too. Yeah, we got that. So we at one point worked at a movie theater, and we did marketing and things. And when that movie came out, the studio sent 2 theaters like those shirts, just like one per theater. And because I was the like marketing manager at the time, I got to keep it. And it's just like so ugly and funny. But the material is so soft. It's honestly like heartbreaking how comfortable this shirt is. But yeah, you can't buy those shirts as far as I know. So it's nice to have a piece of cinema history. I think that's the first time we've ever mentioned we worked at the movie theater. What's the symbol between Sandra and Alexandrite system? That is a Wi-Fi symbol. No? Oh. There we go. I couldn't figure out how to make my finger point that way. I'm also brand new to the channel and very recently out to ourselves as a system. I agree. It's just so nice that we can see that we can just like live our lives. Yes, that's the goal, man. That was the goal of this channel. So yeah, I'm glad that comes across and that like, you know, we make it clear that you can just like have a life and be happy, even if you're not like an influencer with 1 million subscribers and, you know, being a upper middle class white woman. Instead of us being a working class white woman. I really don't most of the time like the holidays because it's too much socializing. Yeah, I get that. The line in the middle holding it together made it look like a funky T. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I've had the soundtrack to Pippin stuck in my head the last couple of days. We've been listening to show tunes recently. Probably because Robin's been out recently. I mean, we like show tunes in general, but I think we've just been thinking about them. It does inspire in that way, helps us from being down. I'm glad. And hello to Chasms. Been a bit. I've missed this. This makes me feel like purposeful in my life, you know? I really enjoy doing this. Pippin our fave, yeah. Wait, it says Pippin our fur. FRR. I don't know if that was supposed to say fave or not. Oh, our friend loves that show. Okay, there we go. You know, we generally don't like holidays because we have to spend time with family. Yeah, one day we won't have to anymore. Being plural seems a lot less medicalized now because of y'all's channel. To you or to the world in general? Because if it feels that way to the world in general, I feel amazed. But I don't think that we have that big of an influence. Things have been bad, but we're still here somehow. I'm glad you're still here. Wish my family was accepting of me. You'll find family who's accepting. You know, family is not always who is biologically related to you. You know what they say, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. It's really nice to see you happy, Sandra. Thank you. It's nice to see me happy too. We journal on. I have way more energy than everyone else, so it helps to see, oh, this headmate was really sore yesterday, so maybe it would be a bad idea to dance around my house all day. Yeah, that's a good way to communicate the disabilities and stuff too. Trying to like mentally place some of the things that we have left to unpack. We still need to set up our like altar somewhere. ALTAR. One of these little tables that I have here right now would work well. Not sure about the world in general, but at least to 2,000 of us. Good. Plus, your outreach to professionals is likely impacting a lot more people outside of our community. God, I hope so. Like, being able to do that presentation to, 200 clinicians or whatever was really amazing. An amazing opportunity to have with us in the ring system in the Redwoods. And I really feel like we made a difference. It would be nice if they paid us. We did it for free. It would be nice if, any of those clinicians maybe went and subscribed to our Patreon or made a donation to the Plural Association, maybe. I can't say that they didn't, but maybe they did. I think that everyone should donate to the Plural Association, frankly. We've been doing that for like 2 years now. I recently recommended you to my therapist. Nice. It's flattering. Good too. What's interesting is that our therapist actually has a podcast about therapy. And so it's nice to like both be content creators and to like discuss that sort of thing with someone who gets it, and obviously I won't be like promoting her podcast here because I think a therapist and client associating professionally publicly is like off. If only we had any money. Yeah, big moon. But yeah, we obviously understand that not everyone can donate to things or whatever. Almost like having a therapist and client in videos together is a little weird. Yeah, a little bit. Something not right about that. We're so lucky work is willing to pay for therapy, as otherwise we wouldn't be getting any, and we need it. Yeah, I'm very glad for you. Therapy can be real expensive. The Soxes have been seeing a specialist for like 6 months, and she doesn't take our insurance, so it's been like a lot of money per session that's not been reimbursed to us from the insurance company, because the way that it worked is different than what we thought it was, apparently. But therapy's good though. Therapy can be really good. I mean, Lord knows it's helped us. I mean, I was watching a little bit of our New York Magazine article video back last night, and I was saying there, like, thank you to our therapist who has literally changed our life. It's like, yeah, she really has, like, literally changed our life. Has anyone actually benefited from online therapy? We're considering it since we live in a very rural area. So if you're talking about like better health, no, better health is very bad. And no matter what certain other YouTubers who do sponsorships with them might be paid to say, they do things like, sell your information. And also a lot of them are like super religious and use that in their practice. And I think that if certain YouTubers were more aware of that, they would be less willing to work with them. But but I think that finding a therapist in your state or province or country and then doing online therapy with them would be good. That's therapy. I mean, we do that with our therapist right now because she's not back in her office yet. Our therapy moved to online to video calls and it worked fine. Yeah, exactly. It's just talking with your therapist over a screen. I'm restarting therapy next week and I'm pretty stoked. Nice job. Video about therapists that suck versus don't suck and how to judge whether your therapist is treating you well would be good. Yeah, that would be good. With a lot of caveats. Like, I mean, same with our coming out video, how we had to like load that up with like, this is our experience, make sure you're safe, yada, yada, yada. Don't attempt to sue us if something bad happens. Don't like out yourselves when it's clearly not safe. It's not 100% the same thing as being in the room with them, but it has its upsides as well. Yeah. Our therapist has said that that she's seen a lot of benefits to online therapy with EMDR, in that she's been able to see like a lot of her patients go deeper than they would have in her office because they're in a place that is like already very safe to them, in theory. Also, the therapists on BetterHelp are extremely underpaid. Yeah. Yeah. And there you have it. Make sure the therapist is licensed to your state. Yeah. That's why I recommend just finding one in your state. I was talking to our therapist and we had an idea, a video about accepting difficult and disturbing repressed memories. We have some new ones that don't feel real yet. Here we are. Yeah, that can be hard. I feel like we would want to have someone else help us with that video. Because we don't have that same type of experience, right? Like, we went through a lot of trauma, but I don't know. It's not something I feel as qualified to talk about by myself, I have to go, but thanks for the stream. It's been really good. Thanks for coming out. Safe places are extremely important. EMDR was amazing for us over the internet. Yeah, exactly. Generally super helpful. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad we could help. I think pretty soon we might wrap up. Maybe like, we'll see if we can hit the 2-hour mark, but I'm starting to get hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I mean, I got out of bed at like 11. So, I guess I've been up since 9:30 though. So it's like 4 hours, which isn't the longest I've gone without like having a first meal. Sometimes my first meal is at like 6 p.m., which is not good. Please eat. Hey everyone, we wanted to stop by and say hello. We can't stay long because we have a friend over, but we will be watching this over later. Well, thanks for coming out, Ouroboros. Or Rob, or Ross. Oh yeah, by the way, we won't be streaming later tonight because we're going to be at a party. Claudia is probably going to start doing more game streams like during the week. We'll keep our like Saturday one on YouTube, but she's gonna do Twitch streams during the week, and there I think she'll play more like maybe longer games or more like I know she kind of tries to play shorter games on stream, but that doesn't always work out. But I think we might. Is the Twitch channel being revived? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Have fun at the party. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna get the Twitch stream up and running, and we're gonna put the VODs on a separate YouTube channel, which I will create and put into the description. And I'll link it on our channel anyway. It will be like, Alexandrite Twitch VODs, something like that. And we won't necessarily just do games over there. We might do like, Camilla might do like chess study and stuff over there. Alexandrite VODs, yeah. Which, like, we would love to put them on this channel and keep it all in one place, but at the same time, I don't want our, like, I'm pretty sure this doesn't, like, divide up when you look at our channel, but in our, like, studio stuff, there's a division between upload videos and lives, and I would like to keep all of our lives on one thing and all of our, like, proper upload videos on another. Also, we have memories that are explicitly not real, even though they feel real and hurt like with flashbacks. Like we don't discuss with therapists, but something to think about other people have. I do have advice for that. My advice is do therapy about it anyway. Because it doesn't matter if it's real. What matters is how it makes you feel. Like if you were having a recurring nightmare, like over and over and over again, it was incredibly distressing to you, you want to do therapy about it, even though it's not real, it's affecting you, That's what I gotta say about that. I wish you luck, because that blows. But yeah, our Twitch, not to radically shift again, but our Twitch is twitch.tv/wearealexandra, WEARE ALEXANDRA. Same as basically everything else that we do. And maybe Susan will do more Fortnite with like singlet friends on there. Hope that goes well for y'all. Streams on Twitch for gaming are a lot easier feature-wise, with such as commands and how modding operates. Yeah. Don't be so quick to dismiss memories either. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the time. So no. Thank you, Evergreens, for posting the link to the Twitch in the chat. Yeah. I also gotta figure out a way to hook up like big stretches. Hook up in the Discord notifications for Twitch. I'll have to ask Rings about that. They're better with me 6. Howdy. Hello, Cryptid. How's it going? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Y'all remember in Toy Story when that shark is wearing Woody's hat and he's like, "Look, I'm a cowboy. Howdy, howdy, howdy." I think about that. How are you today? I'm doing good today. I feel good. I'm excited to do this today. It's just been this community makes me really happy. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's good. At this holiday party today, I think one of our friends who we haven't officially come out to yet, but it's been discussed in channels, or at least mentioned in channels that we share. I just woke up and you're adorable. Thank you. Hello, Callisto. Short cowboy, yeah. But we haven't formally come out to her or formally discussed it with her. So it's always, I never feel like it always feels weird. I'm going to Facebook to see if she's actually coming to this. Let's see. What is this picture? I think that's from that anime that Andrew likes. Whatever. Let's see. 8 going. Okay, it doesn't say that she's going. She's a maybe. So we'll see. But yeah, you know how it is. It's just awkward. That Twitch channel was made really close to our full system discovery. Nice. What on earth is Facebook? I don't know. I think it's something on the metaverse. You guys ever see Ready Player One? Ooh. Love it. We've actually been watching a lot of movies lately. We watched the Dear Evan Hansen movie, which was, oh boy, that's certainly, it was a film. It was a very bad film. Why have a metaverse when you can have a headspace? Exactly. Wake up, singlets. Anyway, yeah, the terrible miscasting of Ben Platt as 17-year-old Evan Hansen is not good. Tick Tick Boom is amazing. I have not seen that yet. Keep watching weird YouTube. I lost my Netflix subscription. That sucks. Wake up, singlets, Matrix, but with the pills, but one introduces you to your system. Honestly, straight up, I would not be surprised if one of the Wachowski sisters was plural. Between the Matrix and Sense8 and I mean, Cloud Atlas, like the way that they did it isn't like exactly the vibe that's in the book. Like with the characters playing like each playing a different person in a different timeline. Um, that's something. My wife sent us a picture of MJ Rodriguez with the caption, "She's too hot in this for me to watch it alone." Yeah. Yeah, due to Sense8, it wouldn't surprise us either. Yeah. And like, I mean, it could be J. Michael Straczynski that's plural, but I didn't really. I mean, this was before, way before we knew we were plural that we watched it. But I don't get any like plural vibes from Babylon 5. And it's like he wrote like almost every episode of that. Maybe, maybe Big Rain. They're all plural. Maybe I can see it. God, I love Babylon 5. Sensei had scenes that can serve as really good examples for what switching can be like. And sure, you could come up with that somehow, but it's much more likely if you're plural. Yeah. It just like matches the experience so directly. Just assume everyone is plural until proven to be a singlet. Yeah, plural normativity. Get out of here, singlet normativity. We don't want you here. Yeah. Especially when they're helping each other. Yeah. Yeah. Here's you know what the funniest moment in all of Sense8 is is so Leto comes home and finds like a slur spray painted on his house, and he gets like really angry about it, and we get like flashes from the others in the I'm gonna say the system. I forget what word they use, but uh, like they each see flashes of like what their own word would be, and Will, who is a cop, his word is pig, and it's like one of these things is not like the other here. Like, Will, you are not oppressed. You are not. You're a cop. Get out of here. Get out of here, Will. You suck. Cluster. That's the word. Yeah. Fuck Will. Oh wait. Somebody said a Babylon 5 thing in here. Hang on. Who are you? What do you want? There's a hole in your mind. Babylon 5 quotes. The very long night of Londo Malari. Hang on. I gotta remember what the plot of the very long night of Londo Malari is. Very long night of Londo Malari. God, I love Londo. Season 5, episode 2. So I did tune out of parts of season 5. Malari suffers a heart attack and falls into a surreal dream where he must face his greatest fear in order. Lanier decides to leave service and return to Minbar. They do Delenn so no, they do Lanier so dirty in the finale. Like if I were Bill Mumi, I would be kind of pissed. But you know, let's see. Oh no, in MedLab. In Malari's mind, he dreams of wandering through Brown's sector as he hears Delen's words and searches for her. He finds a veiled woman who sounds like Delen at a table and sits with her. She reads his past in tarot cards. The deck of cards begins to bleed. He remembers a vision of himself and Jakar strangling each other on Centauri Prime in the future. Yep, I do remember that. It has little of plural vibes. With the talking inside your head kind of thing. Okay, now I gotta go back and read some comments here. We helped Sensitivity read a Plural Babylon 5 fic. It's unfinished, but still rather long and quite nice. Nice. We view all corporations as soulless entities that care about making their shareholders as much money as possible. I'm not sure what the context is, but yeah. I've never watched the show, but this is the one scene I've ever heard people talk about. Oh no. It's a good show. It just has that moment. The rest of that moment is very powerful. The sex scenes in it are great. If that's something you're into, I am. Londo, our favorite war criminal, yeah. You know, he's a complicated character. Sometimes you do a war crime, you know? Everyone's done it. Just ask Gale in Hunger Games. He did a war crime, and nobody seems to care about that in the fandom. We'll get to Hunger Games in a second. Cryptid Cluster, neat, yeah. Cluster is a great name for a system, yeah. Cluster is great, but doesn't sound big enough to describe us, yeah. Collective is very good. I've added it to the list of shows we're going to watch eventually. Nice. Three-member system consisting of the one who was, the one who is, and the one who will be. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes you just do a war crime. Alexandrite 2019. Whatever year it is, 2021. Hello, legible potato. Did you guys walk in on that? Yeah. Sometimes you do a war crime. What did Gale do? We don't remember the Hunger Games much. Okay, so I just watched all the Hunger Games movies because, and by all the Hunger Games movies, I watched the first two movies and then I watched a fan cut of the last two movies smushed into one movie as it should have been. Hunger Games, good books, and three good films. Also, F. Gale and everyone else involved in those war crimes. Yeah. So trigger warning, death. And spoilers for Mockingjay. So Prim dies because the rebellion. Gale helped design a bomb for the rebellion that explodes once and then is on a timer and explodes again, killing the people who come to help the first people, which is a war crime. And guess who ends up caught in the second explosion? That's right, it's Katniss's sister Prim, and she dies. So not only did Gale do a war crime, he killed Katniss's sister. Quote unquote indirectly, but you know, when you, I don't know, I feel like when you design a bomb, that's a war crime, you kind of gotta take responsibility for that. Anyway. Gotta find something to watch with my partner to help them understand and ease them into it, because I feel like they're very worried about me. Literally just came out to them as a system. Right now? Send them our channel. But I think Sense 8 could be an interesting intro into plurality. Blink-182 broke the Geneva Conventions. No, wait. Hang on. Blink-182 Geneva Convention. Mark Hoppus reveals that Blink-182 album potentially breached the Geneva Conventions. Looks like you're using an ad blocker. Go fuck yourself, frankly. Musicfeeds.com. Nobody go to musicfeeds.com, by the way. Block. Also, block this. Well, I can read it, kind of. Let's refresh. Oh, okay. Because they're in no way a medical organization, they had a nurse's hat with a Red Cross on it, and because they're in no way a medical organization, we should not have the Red Cross on our artwork. If we continued using it, we would be in violation of the Geneva Convention. Okay, I mean, like, it's not like the war crime part of the Geneva Convention, but still.